We apologise for the technical difficulties this afternoon. Our top story, though, today, Greater Manchester Police are investigating the death of a 17-year-old girl found at Victoria Warehouse in the early hours of Monday morning. The girl allegedly took a form of ecstasy known as MasterCard on a night out. Detective Inspector Helen Bell said, "This is a tragic situation. The death of a young person is always devastating, but in these circumstances, it is all the more heartbreaking. My thoughts are with her family and friends at this time." We are appealing to anyone who may have taken this form of ecstasy, known as MasterCard, to get checked out urgently. Even if you took it some hours ago, this pill will still be in your system and could be seriously harming your health.
Last Friday, Salford University held its annual Vice-Chancellor Fun Run. People participating walked, ran and jogged 5k to help raise money for QuaysTV. Molly Marsden reports.
On Friday the 29th of April, staff and students at the University of Salford and members of the local community joined in the annual Vice-Chancellor 5k Fun Run.
We went all around Peel Park campus, we went all around David Lewis playing fields, 2 outside loops. QuaysTV is children's cancer research. It's the university's official official charity, and we do this every year for them. And I think we've raised over £1,000.
I spoke to Laurie Turner, Director of Development at the charity.
Well, today's VC's Fun Run is 5k Fun Run. The university put it on every year, and fortunately the Vice-Chancellor always takes part, and it's all to raise money for QuaysTV. We're a children's cancer research charity based right here at Salford University, and all the money goes towards helping us find new and improved treatments for children with cancer so that they can survive and thrive.
Despite the bad weather conditions, the run was still a success.
It was great fun, fantastic. It was a really nice, I know the weather was a bit interesting, but it was great fun, and it's lovely to see everyone out, really lovely.
Molly Marsden, Quays News.
Fancy that, Jess?
Yeah, it's not quite one for me, and the weather on Friday was terrible, so I think the walking from the bus is definitely enough for me in the morning.
And for me as well. In fact, speaking of the roads, I like to take my car into the studio, just saying. Luckily, though, I didn't get stuck this morning, but a quick update for you on the M62 eastbound near Milne Road. That has currently got 2 lanes closed, due to a lorry crash, and all 4 lanes are due to open by 4:30 this afternoon. Traffic is currently backed up to junction 20 at the moment, and you're being advised to avoid the route if possible. The advice at the moment is to check before you travel.
It was the 5th anniversary of the G Festival yesterday, an annual charity event that raises money for children in honour of 19-year-old Georgia Murray. Our reporter Doug Roworth was there on the day.
I'm here at the G Festival here in Worsley, where in celebration of Georgia Murray, who sadly passed away 5 years ago, and now her father, along with a couple of friends, set up a foundation which has grew and grew over the last 5 years, opening 5 houses for underprivileged and poor children in Salford and abroad, and now the foundation has really taken off.
It's a charity fundraising event that we host. This will be our 5th year. And Georgia's Children of the World is a charity that helps children in poverty here in Salford and overseas. We actually have 5 Georgia's houses, which are community centres, and we've just opened our 5th one. So there's lots of synchronicities with this being our 5th anniversary and Georgia's name being brought back home to Salford.
Music, bands, rock bands.
Now, if you checked Twitter over the weekend, then you'll probably know already that this week Marvel's latest film hit the big screen, and our resident superhero, Emily Murray, is here to talk about all things Captain America's Civil War. See what I did there, Emily?
Very clever, very clever.
You like that? So this is a massive release for Marvel, isn't it?
Massive release for Marvel, indeed. So the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, has been building up to Civil War for a while, because we all sort of know the Avengers, which is like the Hulk and Thor and Iron Man. They're a big team, but in this one, they get split into 2, which is a kind of strange idea. Sort of like Batman v Superman earlier this year, which was a dire film. But in this case, it actually works. It works incredibly well. I think the most important thing is because it's such good fun. It's such good fun. I've always seen it twice, and it was only released on Friday. I think just because as soon as you walk out, you're so ecstatic from all the laughs and all the fun you've had, you just want to go straight back in and watch it again.
I mean, you're a super fan of this kind of film.
Yeah,
aren't you? What is it about this genre that you love so much?
I don't know, I think, and we live in the, I don't know, boring world, and I think with superheroes you can sort of, you know, escape reality and sort of get lost. And this film, though, what is interesting about it is it's very political. At the end of the day, they divide over a political issue, which is should we keep superheroes in check? And there's this record that the UN produces, and half the team agree that they should sign it, half agree that they shouldn't, and that's what they split over. But the thing I like about this is superhero films are very cliche. There's explosions, battles with robots. You've watched any of the past Avengers films, whereas this is very stripped back ending. We do have the massive fight sequence in the middle at the airport, which is astonishing to see. It's beautifully shot. But at the end, it's very stripped back, and it's just Iron Man and Captain America and Captain America's friend Bucky, and it just works incredibly well. It's also very emotional. There's some emotional moments in it, which I don't know, tear me up, but maybe I'm just...
make you cry? Go on, make me cry.
I can't make you cry.
Not quite literally, but you know, what will I see in this film that will probably pull on those heartstrings?
I don't want to spoil it, but there's a twist at the end, which is sort of like, I went with my dad to see it, and like he audibly said, oh no, that's not happening, which was quite funny to see. But the most important thing is this is fun for everyone. Like, I don't know anyone who couldn't enjoy this film, because it's got politics, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's got action, it's got romance, comedy, it's got everything you need. It is 2.5 hours, and I think it is a tad too long, maybe.
Just a little bit
long.
Yeah.
But it's not a problem for me. And always stay to the end credits.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a secret.
Is there a little surprise at the end there?
Surprise at the end,
It seems like this film caught you by surprise, really. There's a lot of stuff in here that we wouldn't expect from a Marvel film.
But even like people turn up, like I did not know Martin Freeman was in this film, and all of a sudden Martin Freeman from Sherlock pops up, and it's like, oh, didn't know you there. Spider-Man's in it as well.
Oh,
which
is he?
Yeah, quite a lot of people were happy to see him in this film.
What about my favourite superhero, the Incredible Hulk? Is he there?
Unfortunately not.
No.
He's on vacation or something.
Oh, is he? He's on vacation. He's probably building his ride at Universal Studios right now.
But no, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
was really happy that they've done such a good job of it, because I think you can draw comparisons to Batman v Superman. End of the day, it's two superheroes battling each other. But this is so light-hearted, so fun, but still very, like, there's high stakes here. They do beat each other up quite a bit, but it just works.
Brilliant. All right, Emily, I'll have to book my tickets after the show
definitely.
tonight. Thanks for joining me on the sofa. Thank you. Now, they were bottom of the Premier League in December 2014, just over a year. But a year on, Leicester City are champions of the Premier League with 2 games to go. After a 1-1 draw against Manchester United, the Foxes needed to secure 2 more points or for a second-place Tottenham Hotspur to make a draw or lose. Now, Spurs made a 2 draw against last year's champions Chelsea last night, confirming the title for Claudio Ranieri's side. Salford City FC have been promoted into the National League North following their 3-2 victory over Workington. The club, owned by the class of '92, secured their second promotion in 2 consecutive seasons in the Northern Premier League final. The Ammies went into the half-time 2-1 down, but fired back with 2 goals late into the second half. Jordan Hume scored this scrappy winner 3 minutes before full-time. Now here's Misha Solanki with the weather.
Thanks, guys. So the weather today, it's sunny with a slight chance of rain, and that's what it's going to be like for the rest of the week. Friday we should have some more sunshine than we've been having recently, but Saturday is going to be rainy with storms leading in from Saturday night over to Sunday morning.
Yeah, thanks Misha, and that is just about your lot from Quays this afternoon.
You can keep up to date when we're not on air over on our website at quaysnews.net, or follow us on Twitter at Quays News.
Hopefully we can have some sunshine. It was nice out there over bank holiday
I know, I'll
weekend.
keep my fingers crossed. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Apparently we're meant to have a heat wave, so we will see.
Come on, we want that. We'll be back on Friday with Friday First and Chatterbox at 1:30. Goodbye.